Hey everyone, this is the Bearded Xeno, and we need to talk about the NECA Comic Con exclusives. It's been this big drama, mainly because they're not going to be made available to people outside the con. Just like NECA's exclusives are always available to people outside the con. For the past couple years, they've been doing that through their eBay store, like through their actual website. They're selling theirs. You only buy through PayPal. They'd be at Toys R Us. But they're not doing that this year. And the only way that you can get them are at the con. Like, you have to go to Comic Con. And you have to buy them there. And that would be okay if Newt wasn't in that lineup. And that's what's got a lot of people pissed off. I'm even a little pissed off about it. They're going to make Newt available to us at a later date, hopefully. I'm confident that NECA will do that. They're not a terrible company. They're not going to do something like that to us. They're going to bring Newt out in another form, but what if it's like Cocoon Newt? No, we need regular Newt in the actual series. She needs to be readily available for people who want to buy her. And I just like, this is start with this conversation. Like, I don't understand the reasoning behind making Newt a Comic-Con exclusive in the first place. Because she's such a pivotal character, right? She's one of the three survivors, three human survivors. I think of course you got Bishop, but she's one of the main characters. She is like the heart of the fucking movie, right? People have wanted a Newt figure forever. We're finally getting one, but it's only available in limited quantities, and you have to go to this overcrowded, stupid convention in California. That doesn't make any sense. Honestly, I think the better con exclusive would have been the James Cameron prototype Xeno, the white one with like the tongue, the Hive Builder Xeno. That would have been way better. So put Newt in Series 9 and put that as the con exclusive. That would have been far better. People would have been far less upset. Because the other exclusives are the TMNT thing, which I don't personally care about. And the cloaked AVP Predator, which I want. I really want that, but I can live without. I can't live without Newt. Alright, look at this. Newt needs to be in this display. I got my Ripley inside my power loader down here, but I'm going to buy another Ripley to go inside there eventually. And I was waiting until Newt came out. Because, I wanted to put them together because she's always, like holding Newt. And that would be great. Like to have Ripley holding Newt against that door with the Xenos coming. That would be such a great display, right? But no, apparently it's not going to happen. And that really just, it makes me slightly pissed off. It makes me worrisome that we're going to have to pay high, obscene amounts in order to get her. Now, they did re-release that glow-in-the-dark Jason, which I paid $150 for on eBay, which I sold because I got rid of the 8-bit figures just because I needed to hammer down on the collection a little bit, but I don't want to have to end up paying that much for Newt because she's gonna be like this big, like she's gonna be this big, like 3 inches tall, like that. That's too much to pay for something that big. It really is. And I'll do it if I have to because it's freaking Newt, right? You gotta have Newt. But that's just wrong. We shouldn't have to pay the scalpers for a major character like that. And you would think that because Newt requires so much new tooling than like that concept Xeno, right? That they would want to make her more readily available, that they would want to get her in more hands so they could recoup the cost for the tooling. But like, I understand the TMNT stuff, right? Because that is very licensor specific. It's such a hassle for them to be able to make this. It's a miracle that they're making it in the first place. So for the people that really want that, it sucks that it's so exclusive. But in that circumstance, I can understand why. But for Newt, I don't. I really don't. Carrie Ann's so really, like, she's behind it. She's really behind it. I don't know why they're not releasing it in such a larger quantity. Because it is a hotly wanted figure. People have been asking for Newt ever since the line started. And the answer was like always, no, we can't do that. We know it's possible. No access rights, nothing, yada yada yada. And now it's finally happening, and only a select few people can get it. What about the people overseas? They're not gonna get it. Basically, if you're not on the west coast of the United States, you're fucked. Because it's too expensive to go to the con. The tickets are already sold out. So here, all of us collectors are expecting, oh yeah, they will just put their stuff up on the eBay store like they always do, or we'll have some other means of getting it, and we'll be fine. You know, we don't have to go to Comic Con. Well, this year you do, and I think that the TMNT stuff should have been the only thing that was only available at the con, and I don't know why that the Predator and Newt are included in that, because those are two big lines. And for many people, they're going to have a huge gap in their collections. And that's going to piss a lot of people off. It already has pissed a lot of people off. Especially just frickin' Newt. Alright? Like with the Cloaked Predator, the Cloaked Scar Predator. Or is it Celtic? I don't know, it's a Cloaked Predator. That's awesome. I want it, right? But I don't need it. I can live without that Cloaked Predator. It's really cool. I love AVP. I love the AVP figures. I still gotta get the new line, but or the new wave. Sorry, but I can live without that. I can't live without Newt. That's look. This is my favorite franchise. All right, we got Ripley. That was such a monument. Like, when I finally found that freaking Ripley figure, I flipped the fuck out. I was just talking to this with Surprisingly Dolphin the other day because we went to that same FYE. And it's like, whenever I saw Ripley on the shelf, I freaked the fuck out. Grabbed it, knocked a bunch of things on the shelf. There's a couple just sitting there looking at some other stuff beside us. I'm like, I'm not ashamed of myself right now. I legit looked at them and said that. Because I was so happy. And I finally found Ripley. And I pulled that fucker thing out at the food court, just like looking at it while I was eating. Like, that's how happy I was. It's a freaking toy. And I was like that happy because it's Ripley. Newt, I feel, is an even bigger achievement. And it just seems like they're just shooting themselves in the foot, making it such an exclusive. And I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't understand why. Now, if it's like the exclusive is just going to be like the accessories that she comes with, and they're going to release the same figure later with something else, I am perfectly A-okay with that, because the accessories don't excite me. I'm not really going to use accessories. I'm just probably going to stow them away, and that's going to be it. I mean, it's neat that it comes with the picture and, you know, the doll head and all that cool stuff, but I don't need that. I don't need that. I just need Newt. And if they do release Newt eventually, I'll be alright. And I just want clarification that we're going to be able to finally get our hands on Newt. Just regular collectors who can't go to Comic Con, because that's bullshit. I don't want to end up paying $150 just for that little 3-inch figure because it's only available at one thing on the west side of the coast. So, the west side of the coast, what? It's early. But, yeah, I don't know, it's very concerning to me that we might not be able to get our hands on her. Unless you pay a shit ton of money on eBay. Which, the pre-orders are already up on eBay. And people are charging like 3 times the cost just for the pre-orders. It's like, oh, here, take my pre-order. That's fucking bullshit. And everybody knew that's what was going to happen. That's what, as soon as they announced it, that's what they were going to do. It's like, oh yeah, well, the scalper is just going to fucking lap these up. And that's what's going to screw everybody over. And that's what's happening. That's what's happening. And that pisses me off. And I'm not really mad at NECA, really, because, I mean, it might be some kind of contract issue why they're doing this, so I think their hands are tied, at least for now. And it's definitely to do with the TMNT stuff, I think, but also the fact that some 2015 exclusives from last year are still sitting on TRU shelves, so, like, you can find the endoskeleton and shit still. Woo. But, I don't know, it really worries me, and I really do think that Concept Xeno should have been the exclusive. It's a repaint, it's something special, something that's very niche, that only true diehard fans would understand and get. That screams con exclusive to me. Not one of the pivotal characters of the film that people have been asking and begging and just foaming at the mouth to have a figure of. So I think that Newt should have been in Series 9 in place of that Concept Xeno, and the Concept Xeno should have been the con exclusive. Because that's so easy for them to make. It's white with a new tongue. It's one of these Xenos. This guy right here. It's this guy right here. But it's white and he's got a new tongue. That's what it is. It's cool. I want it. It looks fantastic. I love the Concept Xeno series. Like right here. This alien one right here. I really like this thing. This pose looks kind of weird on camera. But I really, really like this thing. I love the fact that they're doing like the Lost History type stuff. But like this isn't a necessity. Newt is a necessity. Like this is for diehard fans who are going to try and get everything no matter the cost, right? This type thing. This is for like the geeks, like people who get like, oh, this is so cool, this is Lost History. I can't believe they actually freaking made this. Newt is for everybody, even the casual fans. And the casual fans aren't going to pay that much money just to get Newt via some scalper in the secondhand market. And that's, I don't know. I'm hoping that there will be another way for you to get your hands on Newt, because it's kind of bullshit, really. It really is, because it's such a major character. They know how much people want this character. And I mean, they're always, they repaint and reuse everything. Ripley's already been reissued because of the Kenner. But that Newt that they got is perfect. That's Newt. That's what everybody wants. We don't want like Cocoon Newt with like goo on her and stuff like that. No, we don't want that in like the standard collection. Make that the exclusive, for God's sakes, instead of just doing the regular Newt. I mean, they haven't announced the Cocoon Newt. I've just seen some people talk about that, like, oh, maybe like an exclusive variant with a cocoon on it. No, I don't want that. I don't want that as the main line. All right, that's not right. I don't like that. You know, like it. So I'm definitely worried. I don't know. It just slightly pissed off, honestly, and I have total faith that they'll be able to get Newt in the hands of the people who want her. But I'm also slightly worried that that's not going to happen. And I trust NECA. I do. Because they're a great company. Randy, who runs their Twitter and all that stuff, he's such a good leader over there. Nice guy, and he knows all our pain. He feels the pain. Right? He's a collector himself, so he knows all the stuff that we're going through. So he's going to try his damnedest to get it to everybody that he can. And I just don't understand why they're not available like they were previous years. And it's got to be some kind of contract issue, either with like Comic-Con, or it could just be like wholesale, like the TMT stuff, like, oh yeah, all your con exclusives have to be available there, because we don't want you selling this anywhere else because your license isn't like this. I don't know. It could be some reason for them. That's the only way that they could make that happen. I don't know. I just don't like the idea of like con exclusive figures in general, because they're just so hard to get a hold of. You have to pay so much money just to get them, even if you're going to the con, which is bullshit. It's like, oh yeah, let me just pay like $200 to fly somewhere, and then like pay $200 to go to the con, $200 for a hotel, and then get the flu for a $10 figure. Or a $20 figure in NECA's case. But yeah, I'm pissed off because there might be a gap in this collection right here, and I was so excited for that Newt. I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna keep a bunch of money just on hand, so when the exclusives go up for order this year, I'm gonna buy it, because last year I didn't get any. I wanted that Cloak Predator that they had last year, the Cloak Kenner Predator, but I just didn't have the money for it, and I wanted that Pamela Voorhees. I just didn't have the money for it at the time, and that was really cool. And I wanted those, and I missed out on them, but I didn't need to have those. I need to have Newt. I was ready to order. Just like I said, I was ready. I was gonna just make sure I had all the money available. I was gonna put some stuff aside. But now I'm scared that I'm gonna have to pay Hot Toys money for a 3-inch figure from NECA, and that. Like, if I was paying that directly to NECA for Newt, I kind of would be okay with that, honestly. If I was paying like $150 just to straight to NECA just to get Newt, yeah, I think I would be okay with that. Because it's going directly to the company. They made it. It's a figure that I really want, and if it's still that kind of rare value, like from Comic-Con, yeah, I'd be okay with that. But paying that to somebody who's just marking it up, somebody who bought it just to resell it, that's bullshit. I'm not going to do that. I mean, I probably will if that's the only way you can get it because it's fucking Newt. But it's the only time I would ever do it. Only time I would ever do this bullshit. Pisses me off. I still maintain that the prototype Xeno, or the concept Xeno, should have been the exclusive. Anyways, let me know in the comments down below what you think about this whole situation. Let me know if it pisses you off or if you're okay with that. And I'll see you in the next video.